What if the key to reaching the very top isn't about working harder or pushing yourself to the brink, but about unlocking a hidden power inside you that most people never even realize exists? This power transforms how you think, how you create, and how you live, turning obstacles into opportunities and ordinary moments into extraordinary breakthroughs. It's an ancient secret, wrapped in mystery and waiting to be awakened within you. In just a few minutes, you will learn 10 powerful lessons from a timeless practice that has guided some of the greatest creators and thinkers in history. These lessons aren't vague ideas or empty motivation. They are real, actionable truths that will change the way you approach your goals, your creativity, and your life. If you ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or like you're not reaching your full potential, this is a moment where everything starts to shift. What you're about to discover will sharpen your focus, deepen your inspiration, and set you on a path toward the success you've been striving for. Stay close, because this knowledge is rare, valuable, and exactly what you need to unlock the next level of your journey to the top. The transformation you're searching for is already within you, and these lessons will help you bring it to light. 1. Transformation begins within. When we think of alchemy, many imagine the mystical idea of turning ordinary metals like lead into gold. But true alchemy is far more profound. It's the process of transforming your inner self. This means reshaping your mindset, beliefs, habits, and creative energy to manifest a richer, more fulfilling life. Your outer reality, your success, happiness, and creative output, is a reflection of your inner state. If you want to change your life, the most powerful place to start is inside. Changing your thoughts, letting go of limiting beliefs, and opening yourself up to new possibilities creates a fertile ground for growth. This inner transformation isn't a one-time event, but a continuous journey. It requires self-awareness to recognize what no longer serves you and courage to face your fears and doubts. Through this process, you begin to see challenges as opportunities to evolve rather than obstacles to fear. When you shift your inner world, you naturally start attracting new ideas, energy, and people that align with your vision. Your creativity flows more freely, your motivation deepens, and your life begins to sparkle with new possibilities. In essence, the golden transformation you seek is within your reach, but it requires turning inward first. This is the true art of alchemy, the ability to create gold by evolving yourself. 2. Embrace the process, not just the outcome. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to become obsessed with results, the final product, the goal, the end achievement. But true alchemy, especially in creativity and personal growth, teaches us that the journey itself is where transformation happens. When you focus solely on the outcome, you risk missing the deep value of every step along the way. Each challenge you face, every small victory, the moments of doubt and discovery, these are the real alchemical gold. They shape your character, sharpen your skills, and expand your understanding. Embracing the process means learning to find joy and meaning even in the mundane or difficult parts of your creative work or personal development. It's about trusting that every experience contributes to your growth, even if it doesn't feel like immediate progress. This mindset shifts your perspective from impatience and frustration to curiosity and resilience. You begin to see setbacks not as failures, but as essential lessons. You develop patience and persistence, two critical qualities that keep you moving forward when the path gets tough. Moreover, by valuing the process, you free yourself from the pressure of perfectionism. You allow yourself to experiment, make mistakes, and iterate, all of which are vital for authentic creativity and lasting success. In the end, when you fully embrace the process, the outcome becomes a natural byproduct. Your work deepens in quality, your personal growth accelerates, and the journey itself becomes a source of fulfillment. Remember, gold isn't made overnight. The slow, steady transformation, the process, is where the true magic lies. 3. Balance opposites to unlock creativity. One of the most profound teachings of alchemy is the idea of balancing opposing forces. This principle isn't just about external elements. It's about harmonizing the contradictions inside you, the light and the dark, chaos and order, reason and intuition. In creative work and personal growth, these opposites often seem like enemies. You might feel torn between structure and spontaneity, discipline and freedom, control, and surrender. But alchemy shows us that the real power lies in embracing both sides and letting them work together. When you balance opposites, you create a dynamic tension that fuels innovation and insight. For example, too much order can stifle creativity, while too much chaos can lead to confusion. But when they're held in equilibrium, new ideas emerge from that space between control and release. This balance also applies to your mindset. Holding hope alongside fear, confidence alongside vulnerability, and logic alongside emotion allows you to see situations more fully and respond with greater depth. It frees you from rigid thinking and opens doors to fresh perspectives. Practicing this balance takes awareness and courage. It means allowing yourself to experience discomfort and uncertainty without rushing to resolve it prematurely. It means trusting the creative process, even when it feels messy or contradictory. By welcoming and harmonizing your inner opposites, you unlock creative breakthroughs and deepen your personal transformation. This alchemical balance is a secret to turning raw potential into golden outcomes. 4. Use symbolism to connect with your inner self. Symbols are powerful gateways into the depths of your subconscious mind. Unlike straightforward logical thinking, symbolism speaks a language that bypasses the surface and taps directly into your intuition, emotions, and hidden creativity. In alchemy, symbols, myths, and metaphors are not just decorative or abstract ideas. They are tools that help you access parts of yourself that are often overlooked or suppressed. They awaken your imagination and allow you to explore deeper meanings behind your experiences and challenges. When you engage with symbols, whether through art, dreams, or storytelling, you create a bridge between your conscious mind and your inner world. This connection can unlock insights and inspiration that might remain hidden if you rely solely on rational analysis. For example, a symbol like the phoenix rising from ashes can remind you of your own capacity to renew and transform after setbacks. A labyrinth might represent the complex journey toward your goals, encouraging patience and persistence. By embracing symbolic thinking, you enrich your creative practice and personal growth. You invite mystery, depth, and new perspectives into your life, fueling your creative fire and guiding you toward a more inspired and authentic path. This alchemical use of symbolism is a call to listen to your inner voice and let it guide your transformation. 5. Creativity is sacred work. In the practice of alchemy, creativity is not just a task or a means to an end. It is a sacred act, a ritual that connects you to something greater than yourself. When you view your creative work as sacred, you elevate it from mere activity to a form of devotion and self-care. This mindset shifts how you approach your art, writing, projects, or any form of creation. It encourages you to treat your creative practice with reverence, patience, and respect. You begin to see every brushstroke, word, or idea as part of a spiritual journey, a way to honor your inner world and the mystery of life itself. Recognizing creativity as sacred work also helps you protect your time and energy, setting boundaries that nurture your inspiration rather than drain it. You become more mindful of the environment you create for yourself, whether that's a quiet space, a daily ritual, or moment of reflection that supports your flow and connection. This sacred view infuses your work with deeper meaning, transforming it from something you have to do into something you get to do. It builds resilience against discouragement and fuels a lasting passion for creating, no matter the challenges. Ultimately, when you treat creativity as sacred, you open the door to a more fulfilling and inspired life where your work becomes a powerful expression of your true self. 6. Cultivate patience and trust in timing. Alchemy teaches us that transformation is a process that unfolds gradually, often in ways we cannot immediately see or control. Just like metals require time to be purified and transformed into gold, your creative growth and personal development need patience and trust in their own timing. It's easy to become frustrated when progress feels slow or when results don't appear as quickly as you want. But impatience can block your creative flow and cause you to abandon important work before it reaches its full potential. Trusting the timing means accepting that some phases are necessary. Periods of preparation, rest, or reflection that may feel unproductive but are essential for deeper growth. It's about recognizing that rushing transformation can lead to shallow or unstable results. When you cultivate patience, you develop resilience and steadiness. You learn to stay present with your work and life, honoring each step without forcing or skipping stages. This trust creates space for ideas and inspiration to mature naturally, often surprising you with insights when you least expect them. By aligning with the natural rhythm of your creative process, you give yourself the best chance to create something truly meaningful and lasting. Remember, the most precious transformations in life are never hurried. They unfold in their own perfect time. 7. Every failure is part of the gold-making process. Failure is often feared and avoided, but in the alchemical journey, it's not an end. It's an essential step toward transformation. Just like impurities must be removed to create pure gold, setbacks and mistakes are the refining fire that strengthens your creative spirit. Each failure offers valuable lessons. It reveals what doesn't work, uncovers hidden assumptions, and pushes you to rethink and improve your approach. Without failure, growth is stagnant. It's through challenges that your skills sharpen and your vision clarifies. Instead of fearing failure, alchemy invites you to embrace it as a sign you're moving forward. It's proof that you're experimenting, taking risks, and stretching beyond your comfort zone, the very conditions that spark innovation and personal evolution. This mindset shifts your relationship with failure from one of discouragement to one of curiosity and courage. You start to see setbacks not as defeats, but as opportunities to refine your gold and come back stronger. In your creative and personal journey, remind yourself, every failure brings you closer to mastery. It's part of the sacred process that turns raw effort into lasting success. 8. Create space for stillness and reflection. In a world filled with constant noise, distractions, and endless activity, alchemy teaches the vital importance of stillness. True transformation and creativity often emerge not from frantic doing, but from moments of quiet reflection. Stillness is a space where your mind can settle, your thoughts can organize, and new insights can arise. It's in these pauses that your subconscious communicates with your conscious mind, revealing answers, ideas, and creative breakthroughs that were previously hidden. Creating space for stillness isn't about doing nothing. It's about allowing yourself the mental and emotional room to recharge and listen deeply. Whether through meditation, journaling, walking in nature, or simply sitting in silence, these moments of reflection fuel your creative process and personal growth. When you make stillness a regular part of your routine, you become more aware of your inner landscape. This awareness helps you notice patterns, release tension, and reconnect with your deeper purpose. Alchemy reminds us that just as metals need time to cool and settle during transformation, your mind and spirit require stillness to integrate and evolve. By honoring this need, you prepare yourself for more inspired and meaningful creative work. 9. Use rituals to anchor your practice. Rituals are powerful tools that help you create structure and consistency in your creative journey. In alchemy, rituals serve as sacred containers for your energy, focusing your intention and grounding your practice in meaning. Whether it's a simple morning routine, lighting a candle before you begin work, journaling your thoughts, or setting specific creative goals, these small, repeated actions become anchors. They help you transition into a focused, inspired state and protect your creative time from distractions. Rituals cultivate discipline while honoring the sacredness of your work. They signal to your mind and body that you are entering a special space dedicated to growth and creation. This regularity builds momentum, deepens your connection to your work, and nurtures long-term inspiration. Moreover, rituals can be deeply personal, reflecting your values, beliefs, and unique creative flow. They remind you that creativity is not just about producing results, but about showing up fully and honoring your process. By incorporating rituals into your daily life, you create a supportive framework that sustains your creative energy and fuels your transformation over time. 10. Your creative work has the power to heal. One of the most profound truths of alchemy is that creativity is not only a tool for personal transformation, but also a force that can heal and inspire others. When you express your authentic self through your work, whether it's art, writing, music, or any form of creation, you create ripples that extend beyond you. Your creative expression carries your experiences, emotions, and insights, offering connection and comfort to those who engage with it. It can open hearts, challenge perspectives, and spark hope in ways that words alone often cannot. Understanding this elevates your creative practice to a higher purpose. It becomes more than self-fulfillment. It's a way to contribute to collective healing and growth of your community and the world. This power to heal requires courage and vulnerability, sharing your truth honestly, even when it feels risky. But in doing so, you create a space for others to find their own light and transformation. Alchemy teaches us that when creativity flows from a place of authenticity and love, it becomes a sacred gift, not just for you, but for everyone touched by your work. You've just discovered 10 powerful lessons that can reshape your creative journey and propel you toward the top. These insights aren't just ideas. They're tools to help you unlock your full potential and live a more inspired, fulfilled life. Now it's up to you to take these lessons and put them into action. Reflect on them. Make them part of your daily routine, and watch how your path transforms step by step. If this message spoke to you, make sure to subscribe and follow the channel right now. Hit the notification bell so you never miss the motivation and guidance that will keep pushing you forward. Share this with anyone who's ready to rise and grow. Together, we'll keep striving, creating, and reaching new heights. Your journey to the top starts here. So stay connected, stay inspired, and keep moving forward.